Hey guys, I'm Kelly, and today we're going to talk about lying. Different types of lying. Is it ever okay to lie? So I always start with the definition. So the definition of lying is to make an untrue statement with intent to deceive. That's what lying is. Now here's the white lie definition. A harmless or trivial lie to avoid hurting one's feelings. Is it okay to lie to avoid hurting one's feelings? Well, here's my take on that. Do you want to be someone that has to justify whether or not they're going to tell the truth? Even if it's to save somebody's feelings? Or do you just want to have a set of standards that says, no, I'm just going to tell them the truth? Even though it's going to hurt their feelings, it might make them mad. Honey, how do I look in these jeans? Oh my God, I have to lie to her because I have to live with her and I don't want to listen to her whine about how she looks bad in these jeans. Or, honey, I think there's a better choice out there for you. Why do people lie? There's so many reasons why people lie. I've lied. Everybody's lied. I mean, let's be real. We're all human. We're not perfect. Everybody's done it. I've done it. It's something that people do, but why do we do it? And my take is just, we're trying to avoid or delay unpleasant circumstances, consequences, confrontations. And I'll link back. I just did a video on procrastination and how does lying, that's pretty much, I think, lying to oneself about when you're going to do something, how long it's going to take. All the videos that I've done, my intent is they build on each other so that they all make sense and there is a progression there. And some of the videos that, self-respect, self-love, self-forgiveness, boundaries. This is huge when it comes to lying. This is where you really have to know what you stand for, what you'll say or do, and what you won't. Those boundaries, this is a perfect opportunity for you to show people your boundaries. What about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? Who's lying there? Are they both lying to benefit themselves? Is one lying more than the other? Because there's a lot at stake. I'd like to hear about that. Maybe you guys we'll do a little poll down in the comments. Because they're either both lying or one of them's lying more than the other. People lie. People lie all the time because they want to make themselves appear to be better than they are, especially in the public eye. There's, most people want to manipulate their image and their narrative. Anyway, just a food for thought, since it's relevant and it's all over the news. I'm so sick of seeing it. So when I think of lying, I also can't help but to think about legacy. I've talked about legacy. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as someone who is an upstanding member of society that's good for their word? That you don't ever have to question what they say. What they say is the gospel, and what they say they're going to do, they're going to do. Or do you want to be linked, related to, affiliated with a family that is full of garbage? Oh yeah, that family, you can't believe a word out of their mouth. Well, they're full of it. They'll never do that. They're just saying that. You can't believe a word out of their mouth. Legacy. What you say, what your intentions, it matters. How do you want to be viewed? And how you are as a person is going to affect the people you associate with. Liars. A lot of time, the only people that will put up with liars are liars. Because people with integrity that like to be honest really don't enjoy hanging out with people who don't tell the truth. You can't tell when they're telling. It's rare though. When people lie, you're constantly discerning, okay, is this partly true? Is it a lie? Are they just saying that? Think about why you're lying. Think about the consequences. Because somebody or something is always watching. Karma. That's another video you should check out. You never get away with anything, ever. So if you think you're being slick about lying about something, no. And when you intend to deceive someone, intent to deceive, that's going to come back on you. So the next time someone asks you how they look, what do you think of this? Ask them. This is what I've done now because I'm too old. I don't want to lie about stupid things. I don't want to lie about big things. I don't want to be known as a liar. I'll say to my friends, do you really want to know? Are you sure you want me to give you my honest opinion? Put the onus back on them. If you're that worried about hurting someone's feelings, put it back on them. You've asked for the truth, so now I'm going to give it to you. Because they'll figure out real quick whether or not they're going to ask for your opinion again. If they want smoke blown up their skirt, they're going to ask someone who's going to give them that. They're not going to come to you because they know you're going to give them the truth. What happens when someone asks you to lie for them or to perpetuate a lie? How do you handle that? What if it's someone who you're really close to and it's really important and the consequences are really severe? What do you do? Hard to say unless you're in that position. But again, boundaries and you being able to stand up for yourself and say, I'm really sorry you've got yourself in this predicament. Put it back on them. I'm so sorry you got yourself in a bit of a pickle. But please don't drag me into your drama because this is a situation that you created, you started it, now you need to finish it. Or you can lie for them and deal with the consequences later, the karma and all this junk. I'd really like to know if some of you have been in this. I'm sure a lot of you have been in that position where, hey, can you tell so-and-so I didn't feel good? I didn't go to their party last week. We've all been there. So my question to you is, how do you handle it when you're in a position where in the short term, there's that short-term gain of lying and the long-term consequences of lying? How do you guys handle that? How do you feel about lying? How do you feel about liars? How would you handle it if someone asked you to lie? I'm so interested in knowing, because if you go back to why do I feel like I need to lie? Because I can tell you that people will get mad if you tell them the truth initially. But in the end, you can't help but respect people that look you in the eye and say, you know what? I forgot. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. When you own your mistakes, it makes you human. It makes you relatable. People respect that. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that wish they had the gumption, there enough respect for themselves and you. Because I feel like when people lie to you, especially people that do it all the time, there is a lack of respect there. That's not you don't lie to people you really respect. It's just not something you do. It's just a negative pattern of behavior. How would you handle that? How would you handle if someone asked you to lie? How would you handle it if someone asked you to do something you didn't want to do? What would you do? Would you stand up for yourself? Or would you just go with it? I'm so curious to know, because this is something we can all learn from, and it's so relatable. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I hope you got something out of this. This is such a touchy subject. It's something that we all have to deal with. I'm just so curious to see your thoughts on the matter. Let me know. That's what I have today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to hear from you. Please subscribe. If this is content you're interested in, please like the videos. Please share the videos. Get them out there. Please become a part of the family. I'd love to have you. And we've got some other upcoming videos I'm really excited to share with you. So stay tuned and let me know in the comments. What's your take on this whole thing? Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.